What is the type of man you've been traumatized from?
All of them. The book.
Have you heard of the LGBTQ+? Well, I am the N in plus. Yes, I'm non-binary, and I'm happy being me, so come at me, you transphobic little...
No, it actually makes perfect sense to me that it's usually redheaded characters who are then made to be black in movie adaptations. And I'm kind of hesitant to even say this take because I just know white women are going to run with it in the worst possible way, but redheaded characters in film and media tend to be a very particular personality type, and that personality type lines up the closest with white supremacist stereotypes about black women. Like, there's typically a degree of, like, fetishization and, like, sexualization around redheaded characters. Redheaded characters are not often portrayed as being super innocent. And even when they are portrayed as innocent, they're still a 16-year-old in a seashell bra. You know what I mean? Like, redheads in media are often spunky, they're outspoken, they're feisty, they have a lot of opinions, and they're not afraid to say them. And that's also a stereotype we associate with black women. If there's one thing being a black girl will teach you, it's that white people are really weird about hair.
Alright, y'all, we're gonna mess with Greg Abbott and all the other idiots that decided to outlaw abortion in Texas after 6 weeks. Thank you so much to my friend Olivia for coming up with this absolutely brilliant idea. If you go to prolifewhistleblower.com, which I'm gonna put in the caption down below, you can see that Texas has anonymously set up a system where you can report people who have gotten abortions. Wouldn't it be so awful if we sent in a bunch of fake tips and crashed the site? Like, Greg Abbott's butt stinks. Spelt wrong, of course, because he deserves zero respect. How did you obtain this evidence? Smelt it from here, in California. The doctor responsible, Dr. Stinkbutt. For the geographical information, just pick a random place in Texas, random city and zip code, and are you currently elected to public office? Yeah, sure, let's go with that. Yay!
So there's not a huge difference besides that's what I'm comfortable with. Plenty of genderqueer people use they them pronouns. Most genderqueer people use they them pronouns. But sometimes we find sets that work better for us, and that's what Neenem Near is for me. This is not disrespectful, this is lovely. You can Google it as well, but here's one sentence. Nee went to the market with near friends who love Nem. Nee went to the market with near friends who love Nem. I hope this helps.
They them pronouns are confusing, man. Not a man. They just don't make sense. What game is it you're playing? Call of Duty. I see, and this makes sense to you. Whoa, I got knocked out by that AK! Leask, Cranstune, drop an AMAX when I respawn! I'll shoot one out of the gulag. That's the last time I try a 360 no-scope with an AR. What am I, a noob? Yeah.
Look down, you're talking to your...
Who are you?
Look down, you're talking to your highness. Can't see me, I'm the reason for your blindness.
Hello? Ma, I'm telling you now, I'm gonna try my best to not beat the shit out of this little white girl.
Oh, baby, nah, that ain't gonna work.
Privilege Part 2, Unexpected Thin Privileges. I'm not subject to eugenics and could receive fertility treatments if I wanted to, and my kids wouldn't be taken away from me for being the same body size as me. Crash test dummies were made for bodies around my size, and seatbelts work for me. My BMI doesn't exclude me from being able to donate my body to science, and med students have studied cadavers of my size. People of my size are included in clinical trials, and medicines are made for people around my weight. When I die, my weight isn't going to be the first thing that's blamed or marked as my cause of death, even if it had nothing to do with why I died. Fat phobia is real, and it's a social justice issue. It's going to take all of us within privilege to get on board to make a difference in this. If you have friends and family, if you have a social media account, then you have a platform, and your voice is important. Use it to speak up against anti-fatness.
I don't know how to explain this except to say that Mythbusters was to lefties what Duck Dynasty was to conservatives. 8-year-old me was deeply in love with this one.
Hi, if you're a bi or pan bottom-leaning switch who has multiple pronouns, doesn't have a key interest or aesthetic, stay here. Hi, welcome to the Children of Narcissistic Parents Club. How is it being indecisive about every decision about your identity? Always.
But when I tell people my
my name, they still use the wrong one. I say not girl, and they give me back woman, lady, she. I say not woman, they say silly girl. It is not up to you to decide.
I don't know if I was clear the first time when I said it, so I'll be clear again this time.
Okay.
My gender is
Oh.
and my
Your
pronouns are
Be a real girl and do what I'm told. I can be a real boy if it means survival, but when I look in the mirror, I cannot tell if it is my reflection or someone else's.
As a black man, pick the wrong exit to get gas in Pennsylvania.
Excuse me, do you know how to get to town?
Yeah, it's back the way you came.
Hi Sperms, hi TikTok. I just wanted to say non-binary lesbians are valid. They can use he, him pronouns. Thank you, have a good day.
I put this soda up, and I jump him, because I don't care. I don't care.
Got me jumping like.
So, yeah, I'm trans.
Oh my God. Is this who we are? Is this what we represent?
Actual goals, AF. Literally, my life is beaches every single night. Messy buns and Christmas lights. Literally, my life.
The bitch they hate and you can't miss what you never had. Hey, hey, off the juice. Coding got me tripping.
Hey, you. Yes, my transients and non-binarians. You're valid. Yes, you are. So if you're wearing a binder, please take it off. Stretch. Get some water. And remember to please bind safely. And you are loved.
Call motherfucking Rittenhouse is not guilty. Are you fucking kidding me? This is why black, indigenous, and people of color cannot motherfucking trust white people, because they can carry a motherfucking AR-15, walk around in the crowd, and motherfucking kill people and not go to jail.
Red, you got any zingers for the crowd? No? How about you, Nelly?
Yeah, I got one. You're a fat fuck.
Like flex on you haters. Hi haters. This is my world, so it's all in my favor.
Explaining top surgery to some cis people. Oh, so it's like breast reduction. It's not breast reduction, that would imply that there's still breasts there. I have no boobs. I don't get it.
Democrats.
Alright, what do you think? The Civil War Proud Boys bullshit.
Well, I already said no comment. I don't want to dignify their existence with a comment. They're a bunch of hateful, trashy fuckers and they ought to vanish from the face of the earth.
Sorry, what's your pronouns? It changes day to day. What are you feeling today?
Oh, you guys. Oh my god, I love you. Okay, so what are your pronouns today, sweetheart?
Right now it's she. I usually put the pronouns in like my name, so the ones that are first is the preferred ones.
Oh, this is great information to know.
Okay, great. So yeah, she's always like giving you these.
Got me jumping like.
So, yeah, I'm trans.
My husband is black, and recently he brought me into a conversation with one of his black female friends who's dating a white male. And she's a little bit concerned because he's admitted that he has some racist family members and he does not go associate with them, but he also does not check his friends who she is around from time to time, his white friends. And so I have to say this. If you're a white person dating a person of color, be any under that umbrella, your job, you cannot love that person and mean well for that person and stand by and let your friends be racist, stand by and let your family be racist. It's your job, as a white person in general, to check your racist fucking friends and family. But if you claim to love a person of color, you cannot stand idly by and allow your family and friends to treat them like shit. Stand up for them or cut those motherfuckers off.